Good morning.
Good morning.
Yay. Hey, Kenny. Are you in a new place today?
I'm in Rhode Island.
You're in Rhode Island. That's at your friend. You're a godson there, right?
Yeah,
Cool. That's when I first met you. That's where you were.
yeah.
Nice.
I come up here once in a while.
Good to see you there again.
Yeah.
Julia. Hi, Julia. It's been so long. It's so nice to see you. Good morning. How's your yoga teaching going?
It's really fun. I'm doing Hatha yoga teaching at the YMCA.
Oh,
And
good.
they have some regular students, so it's nice.
Good. You look beautiful. I like your hair. That's wonderful. Hi, Tiff. Good morning. Nice to see you. Bright and early on the West Coast. And Tatiana with 2 babies. She somehow is here. A newborn and a bit of an older girl. Good morning. And Roya. Hi, Roya. Are you still in Mexico?
Yeah, I'm going to be here through April.
Oh, wow. Okay. Really escaping the winter. That's amazing.
Yeah, I plan on moving, hopefully.
You're moving there to Mexico. Mexico City must be really cool because I feel like so many people are going there these days.
It's really amazing. The culture, the food, there's a big healing community. They're very serious about yoga here.
Your home looks beautiful.
I'm renting from somebody who's studying to be an Ayurvedic coach.
Oh, cool.
So it's serendipitous.
No, Jai, you can have it. Yeah. Hi, Jan. Good morning. All right. Well, I'm going to spotlight my video and we will start our practice. Thank you all for being here. Okay. So, as you maybe read what I sent you about the verse from the Bhagavad Gita, the non-permanent appearance of happiness and distress are like the changing seasons. And 1 minute, I know I can be happy, and the next minute I can be sad. And 1 minute I can be healthy, and the next minute I could be sick. And one moment I can be successful, and the next moment I could fail at what I'm doing. Even if it's just shooting a basket. We have a little plastic hoop in our house now for our son. And some moments I'm really good at successfully getting the ball in the basket. And then other times it's just not there at all. So these ups and downs of life, they come and go. And Krishna is saying in the Gita, just like the changing seasons. We know, especially when you live in the Northeast, we know that the seasons are going to change 4 times. Here in Florida, it's maybe like two or 3 times. But we know that the change is coming. So for a yogi, our practice is what Krishna says is learn to tolerate them without being disturbed. Now that's easier said than done. I'm not there. I'm not close to being there, but it's a nice goal. Can we tolerate these changes of happiness and distress, heat and cold, honor and dishonor without being disturbed? And in order to do that, that means we have to be connected to something deeper inside that's steady amidst all of the changes. And we all have change. It's you don't have to look for it. It's just coming. It's just happening. So during our bit of time together, I was thinking that we could practice this equanimity. Some of the movements are going to be fast. Some of them are going to be slow. Some of them you're going to like. Some of them you're not going to like. Some minutes you're going to be absorbed. Some minutes you're going to be totally bored. But can you connect to that deeper part of yourself that's steady throughout the changes of even just 1 little hour of our life? So let's try that. And then we'll take that practice into the rest of our day. And I'm going to just mute everyone. Let's start laying flat on our backs. As always, that's something you can usually expect in my class. We start on our backs. Hi, Janava, Casey, welcome. Okay, so you're laying flat on your back. Your eyes gently close. Start to connect to a deep current of your own breath inside of your body. You can feel it as you fill your low belly, your mid belly, all the way up to your chest and your lungs. Let it empty as you empty your chest, mid belly, and low belly. And take a few breaths here. You're just starting to settle into your body, settle into this very precious and unique moment in time. All the money and the riches of the world could not purchase back this moment. So what's more valuable than this moment? And with your next deep breath in, let's reach both arms up and over the head as if you could touch the wall behind you, kicking through heels, pointing through toes, grow large and expansive. And as you exhale, you can hug both knees and towards your chest. So going from this expansive place to a more internal space, and just start to rock left and right. We'll find a happy baby pose, grabbing arches. The knees will open nice and wide towards your armpits, your shoulders spread wide across your back. Let your chest puff up and lift up towards the sky. So often we're curved forward. Now we're curved open. And then bringing knees to kiss, arms open to a T. Let your knees twist left as you gaze right and over your shoulder, connecting back to the three parts of your breath: low belly, mid belly, chest and lungs. Exhale, 3. Inhale, low belly, mid belly, chest and lungs. 2. And then one more deep breath. And 1, we'll breathe in through center. Take the twist in the opposite direction. Gaze is now left over your shoulder for 3 breaths. Slowly come back and through center, hugging both knees and towards your chest. Let's rock up to find a comfortable seat. And as you find your seat, bring one hand to belly, one hand to heart, and we'll remember this verse once again. The impermanence of happiness and distress are like the coming and going of the seasons. A yogi must learn to tolerate these changes without being disturbed. Settling into our witness consciousness. Let's take one deep breath in through the nose. Om. Agyantimirandasya gyananjana shalakaya takshurun mulitam yena tasmai shri gurave namaha. Very gently, we'll come to all fours. So beginning our moving meditation, tabletop position, warming up the spine. So spread the fingertips nice and wide. And as you inhale, let your belly drop, lift your tailbone and crown high to the sky. And as you exhale, arch your spine, gazes down. And just start to move like this back and forth with your breath. In through your nose, out through your nose. There's a little constriction in the throat. This is the Ujjayi breath that you're carrying with you for the entire hour, the entire session. And when you feel ready, you can bring intuitive movement into your body, rolling your neck, your shoulders, your hips. Let your eyes gently close shut. Good morning, Chloe, and good morning, Laura. Sophie, hi. And then this intuitive movement takes us into our first downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. So this verse tells us we can expect highs and we can expect lows. Just like you can expect after a long winter, spring is going to come, and then summer, and then fall. You can pedal out the legs, deep bend right and left knee. But the good news is we understand from this verse that there is hope that a yogi can cultivate such a deep inner environment that as the outside world changes, we're anchored within. So slowly start to walk your feet towards your hands, finding forward fold, one step at a time. So I know some great yogis, and it's not that they're untouched by the circumstances of their life. They will, of course, feel pain when a loved one dies or some sort of change comes to their life. But they understand still that there's a deeper current to connect to. That's what we're doing in our yoga practice. We're trying to connect to that deeper current inside. Okay, so stay in this forward fold. I'm going to put the next song on, actually, just 1 minute. Stay in this forward fold, hanging heavy. And then use your next inhale to flat back. Stretch your gaze forward. As you exhale, step your right leg back, soften your right knee down to the mat. As you inhale, both arms lift up and over your head. And then as you exhale, bring your left hand to your left hip. This right arm is going to go over the midline, giving you a nice side body stretch. And if you have the space, your left hand drops down to the mat, outside of the mat, or maybe a block or a book. Take a deep inhale, side body stretch. Sink deeper for 3. Inhale, stretching through the right lung and rib cage for 2. And then fullest breath. Feel that right shoulder lift and pull back. And 1, we're going to frame the left foot with both hands. Tuck your right toes and draw your hips back. Ardha Hanumanasana, half split. Feel your left hip moving back in space, and as you inhale, your heart stretches forward. Hold for 3. Inhale, heart stretches forward. Hold for 2. Deepest, fullest breath in. And 1, transitioning, we're going to inhale, bend the front knee, keep those back toes tucked, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana, spreading your fingertips nice and wide. As you inhale, roll yourself forward, finding a plank pose. And as you exhale, knees, chest, and chin, elbows hug in. We're going to inhale, lift the heart for our first cobra or upward facing dog. You can drop the hips, maybe the knees, and sway left and right a few times. And your next exhale brings us right back into downward dog. So you'll tuck the toes and lift up with your hips here. Right leg high, inhale. Bend your knees, stack your hips, creating space in your ankle, knee, hip joint. And then as you inhale, we're going to straighten that right leg, square the hips, exhale, foot inside the thumbs. Keep your back knee lifted. The right hand twists up as you inhale, stacking shoulder and shoulder. As you exhale, feel your left shoulder move towards your right knee. Inhale, lengthen, heel to the crown of the head. Exhale for 2. Inhale, the right hand reaches higher to the sky. And exhale, 1. We're going to slowly unwind, frame the front foot, find a forward fold at the top of your yoga mat. And just take 1 complete breath in and 1 complete breath out. Same thing, other side. We'll inhale, flat back. Exhale, left leg back. Soften your knee down to the mat. Arms lift up as you inhale. Then exhale, this time right hand to your right hip. The left hand stretches over the midline. Maybe you'll drop your right hand down to a block, to the earth, whatever you can get. And we'll take 3 breaths. Inhale, lengthen through the left side body. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Fullest breath in. And 1, we'll frame the front foot, tuck the back toes, bowing over your leg. Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, stretch your heart forward. Exhale, 3. Inhale, low belly, mid belly, chest and lungs. Exhale, 2. And then fullest breath, low belly, mid belly, chest and lungs. And 1, as we breathe in, bend the front knee, tuck your back toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank, beginning. middle, arrive, and then exhale, lower, elbows hug in. Inhale, lifting heart, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg high, inhale. Bend your knees, stack the hips, and just creating space once again. And trust as you're creating the space in your physical body, you're also creating the space inside. We'll straighten the legs, square the hips, inhale, exhale, foot inside the thumbs, back knee is lifted, left hand twist up, inhale. For 3, inhale. For 2, fullest breath. And 1, slowly unwind, frame the front foot, forward fold, Uttanasana. And this time, go ahead and roll yourself all the way up to standing. As you get to standing, we'll shake into the body, the legs, the arms, the shoulders, letting out some One more time. And then just ending with a gentle sway left and right. Without letting anything get stuck in the body. We're moving physically, mentally, and emotionally. All right, so let's come to a stand at the top of the yoga mat now. Stand at the top of the mat, beautiful. We're gonna do that same sequence, but we're gonna move a little faster, never rushed though. You're always staying connected through the rhythm of your breath. Let's begin together. Rooting down into both feet, we inhale, the arms rise, beginning. Middle, arrive. Exhale, fold, beginning. Middle, arrive. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, right leg back, soften knee down to the earth. Inhale, arms rise, beginning. Middle, arrive. Exhale, left hand to the hip or down to the ground, side body stretch. Take 1 full breath, reaching long through the right fingertips. And then exhale, frame your left foot, bowing over the leg, Ardha Hanumanasana. Take 1 full breath in. Take a full breath out. With your inhale, bend the front knee, tuck the back toes, this time right into a plank pose. Breathe in plank, lengthen your heel to the crown of the head. And exhale, lower down as your elbows hug in. Use your inhale to lift your heart, cobra or upward facing dog. And we meet in downward facing dog. Right leg high, inhale, beginning. Middle, arrive. Exhale, foot inside the thumbs, back knee is lifted. The right hand twists up as you inhale. Hold for the exhale. And then slowly unwind, frame your front foot and step the back foot just a little bit closer. Head to knee pose, Parshvottanasana. You can feel your right hip moving back in space as your left hip stretches forward. And as you inhale, lengthen through your spine. Hold over your leg for 3. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Holding for 2. 1 more, low belly, mid belly, chest and lungs. And 1. And placing your right hand inside of your right foot, let's open to the long side of your mat, Prasarita Padottanasana. So you're gonna widen your stance as you pigeon your toes in, and just let the crown of your head drop very heavy down towards the earth. Allowing your spine to totally decompress here. Vertebra by vertebra starts to unravel. And then slowly we're going to slide on both heels, open your toes to both directions of the mat, and take a deep bend into the left knee, so we're finding Skandasana. First, you can let your fingertips, your palms, or maybe your forearms drop to the mat, perhaps allowing your chin just to tuck in towards your heart space. Opening through the right hip and hamstring, the left hip as well. And then just take one more very full breath in. And a very full breath out. You can walk your hands towards the body, push into the palms, lift your hips, and just gently walk the hands to frame your front foot. Forward fold Uttanasana. As you inhale, we're going to flat back, stretch your gaze forward, and exhale, forward fold. Rooting down into both feet, we inhale, arms up and over the head, gaze is high. And then as you exhale, bring your hands to heart, come back to a prayer. Take one full breath in, an honest breath in, just keeping the hands at prayer, and one exhale. Beautiful. Left side together. We inhale, the arms rise, beginning, middle, arrive, exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, left leg back, soften knee to the earth. Arms up, inhale, beginning, middle, arrive, right hand to the hip or the ground, stretching the left side body for a full breath in. And a full breath out. We'll slowly frame the front foot with both hands bowing over the leg, Ardha Hanumanasana, for a full breath in. And a full breath out. Transitioning, we inhale, bend the front knee, keep those back toes tucked, plank pose. For a full breath in, lengthening heels to the crown of the head, and then exhale, lower down, elbows hug in. Inhale, lifting heart, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, left leg high, inhale, beginning, middle, arrive. Exhale, foot inside the thumbs, back knee is lifted. The left hand twists up, inhale. Hold for the exhale. And then slowly unwind both hands inside of the left foot, open to the long side of the mat. Same posture, we're just facing the other direction. So you might choose to do something different with your hands here. Maybe interlacing hands behind your back or reaching for opposite ankles. You might bend into your right and then your left knee. And then slowly we'll slide on the heels, toes open wide, deep bend right knee, Skandasana. Fingertips, palms, or forearms, let your chin just gently tuck in. And we learn to tolerate changes, the highs and the lows. Just like we can expect and tolerate the changing of the seasons. Connecting to a different and perhaps deeper current within. Walk your hands towards the body, push into the palms, hips lift, walk your hands to frame the left foot. Head to knee pose, the back foot steps a little bit closer, Parshvottanasana. As you inhale, heart stretches forward. Hold for 3. Inhale to lengthen. For 2. Keep this breath, low belly, mid belly, chest. And 1, little bend left knee, forward fold. As you inhale, flat back, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Rooting into both feet, inhale, the arms lift, gaze is high. Hands to heart center. So final round with some variations. We're going to inhale the arms up, beginning, middle, arrive. Exhale, fold, squeeze your breath out through your nose. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, right leg back, soften knee to the earth. Anjaneyasana, we're going to hold here with the inhale. For 3, rooting into both feet, lengthen up and through your spine. Shoulders soften for 2, then lift up through the crown of your head. And 1, let's meet in a plank pose. Take a full breath here as you arrive. This time, let's drop the left knee and open to the right side of the room, long side of the mat. Right hand reaches up and over. So we've done the side body stretch a few times already. You're breathing especially into your right lung. 1 more deep breath here. And exhale. Right hand stretches high to the sky. Right leg floats. Engaging your core, lengthening from your heel to the crown of the head, lengthening from your left to your right fingertips. And then bend your right knee, reaching right hand for toes. Look into your hand as your hand pushes right back into your foot for 3 full breaths. And then slowly you can drop your right hand, place your right foot outside of the right hand. And maybe creating a little extra space by taking that left knee a bit more back. And then you decide fingertips, palms, or forearms as your chin tucks in towards your heart. And just noticing the sensation. For some of us, this feels really, really good. For some of us, it's really intense. For some of us, we're not feeling anything at all. And of course, there's so many other expressions that you might be feeling. But wherever you are, just trust and understand that this moment will change. The next posture we might love. The next posture we might not love. So can we stay connected to a very steady part of ourself as the postures change? Let's push into the palms. Tuck your back toes. Lift your knee as you inhale. Yogi squat, exhale. I like this posture. Bringing hands to a prayer in front of your heart. Reach your heart for your thumbs. Your elbows push into the knees. You can root down into the 4 corners of both feet as the crown of the head lifts. We'll take 3 breaths together. Inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Deepest breath. Then dropping your palms, lift your seat, point the toes forward. So in a wide-legged forward fold, and you can shift your weight into your left and then right hip a few times. And then from this place, we'll just roll ourselves up to standing, toe heeling your feet to touch. We're going to do our final round on the left side now. So come to stand at the top of your yoga mat. I'm just going to watch you guys this time so I feel like I'm with you a little bit more. You're going to inhale, arms up and over your head, gazes high. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana, heart towards your thighs. Deep inhale for flat back, gaze stretches forward. Exhale, left leg back, soften knee down to the earth. Awesome. Arms up, inhale, Anjaneyasana. Hold for 3. Inhale. For 2. Low belly, mid belly, chest and lungs. And then exhale into a plank pose. Take a full breath here in plank. And this time you drop your right knee down, open to the long side of the mat. Left hand reaches over the midline. So we've been in this stretch many times. Breathe especially into your left lung. Inhale. And then your left leg will float up, lengthening heel to the crown of the head. Bend your knee, reach your hand for your toes. And let's breathe together. Inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. One more full breath in. And 1. Beautiful. Let's drop the left hand, place your left foot outside of the hands. And then your choice, fingertips, palms, or forearms. So I think it's called like a lizard stretch. Your chin just tucks in. 3 breaths together. Inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Deepest breath, low belly, mid belly, chest and lungs. And 1. Transitioning, push into the palms, tuck your back toe, lift your back knee. This is the inhale. And then exhale, yogi squat. So you just bring your right foot outside of the hand. Beautiful. Round 2, hands to a prayer in front of the heart. Inhale. For 3. Conscious full breath. Inhale. For 2. 1 more. Low belly, mid belly, chest, and lungs. Then exhale, drop your palms, lift your seat, point the toes forward. Again, you're in this wide-legged forward fold. Shift your hips left and right a few times. This will be one of our final of this posture. Then you're going to toe heel your feet close towards each other. Take a deep bend into your knees, shifting weight into the heels as we find chair pose, Utkatasana. And as you inhale, can you stay low in the seat but lengthen through your spine? And then as you exhale, you're going to lift up to your tippy toes and let the arms go back, just like bird arms. Just like you're sipping water out of a pond. So you're up on the tippy toes. And then as you inhale, you drop the heels, chair pose, arms sweep up, shifting weight into the heels. And then exhale again, the arms sweep back, sipping water from the pond. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale, heels drop, arms up. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Stay on your tippy toes. Interlace your hands behind the back. Drop the heels, fold forward and over the legs, keeping both hands interlaced. And then slowly your hands drop down the back sides of the legs and we meet back in downward facing dog. We're going to do standing poses, right and left side, and then we'll start to slow down already. So we'll inhale the right leg high. Exhale, foot inside the thumbs, back knee is lifted. Inhale, high lunge, arms lift up and over the head. Warrior 2, long side of your yoga mat. Deep inhale. Right knee towards right pinky toe for 3. Lengthening through the spine. Shoulders soften for 2. Fullest breath in. And 1. Inhale, the right arm will come up and then back. And then slowly straighten your right leg all the way, pushing into both feet. We'll inhale, arms to a T. And then moving into triangle pose, I'm going to step my back foot a little closer. Left hip goes back. Right hand stretches, Utthita Trikonasana. Inhale. Inhale. One more, inhale. Transitioning, we'll bend the right knee. Right hand in front of the foot. Half moon pose, Ardha Chandrasana. Inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Deepest breath. And 1, we're going to drop the left hand, square the hips, meet in a forward fold, and roll yourself up to standing. As you come to standing, you're going to shift all of the weight into the left foot tree pose. So your right foot either kickstands at your left ankle or comes all the way to touch your inner thigh. Bringing hands to a prayer. Push your foot into your thigh into your foot, palm into palm, activating the posture. Your arms lift up and over the head. Inhale. Shoulders soften for 3. Inhale. For 2. Fullest breath, lengthening from your heel to the crown of your head. And 1, transitioning, we're going to inhale, hug right knee in towards the chest. Exhale, take a big step back, plant the palms, and meet in downward facing dog. And then your choice if you want to move through a vinyasa here or just stay in complete stillness, downward facing dog. Final side. We inhale, left leg high, beginning, middle, arrive. Exhale, foot inside the thumbs, keeping your back knee lifted. High lunge, arms up, beginning, middle, arrive. Warrior two, long side of the mat. Let's breathe together. Inhale. For three. Inhale. For two. Deepest breath. And one. We reverse as we breathe in, the left arm up and back. Slowly straighten your left leg. Inhale, arms to a T, triangle pose. Trikonasana, 3 breaths. Inhale. For 3. Lengthening tailbone to the crown of your head. For 2, lengthening from left to right fingertips. For 1, transitioning half moon pose, Ardha Chandrasana. Strength and momentum to get there. Inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Deepest breath in. As you exhale, forward fold, top of your mat. Roll yourself up to standing. This time shifting all of your weight into the right foot. The left foot either kickstands at your ankle or comes to touch your inner thigh. Hands to a prayer. Push foot into thigh, thigh into foot, palm into palm, and then the arms lift up and over the head. Inhale. For 3. Rooting into the 4 corners of your feet, lifting through the crown of your head. For 2, then 1 more full breath in, fill your body with breath. And 1, we inhale, hug left knee in towards the chest. Exhale, big step back, drop the palms, meeting in downward facing dog. Final vinyasa here, or just find stillness in downward facing dog. We're gonna start to slow down. Moving with the rhythm of your breath, reach your right leg high. Inhale, beginning, middle, arrive, and find pigeon pose as you exhale. Take a few breaths here to square your hips, lengthen your spine, and then eventually soften your belly, chest, and heart down towards the earth. And let your chin tuck inwards. And close your eyes. So our breath is so powerful during this practice because our breath begins to quiet the mind. And our mind is generally trying to plan something or find a solution for something or going over some sort of a to-do list or what I wish I said or I wish I didn't say. That's what the mind is doing. And that's actually the job of the mind. But in our yoga practice, we're trying to go deeper than the mind. So beyond all of those thoughts, there's actually a reality to exist in. You probably have had moments of being in that reality before. And it might even feel shocking to be in a place where there's no thoughts. Even just for a second, it's shocking. So let your breath be so deep that there's nowhere else for your mind to go. And we'll take 5 more breaths here together. Deep inhale. Exhale, 5. Deep inhale. Exhale, 4. Deep inhale. Exhale, 3. Deep inhale. For 2. 1 more very full breath, filling every single cell with fresh oxygen. And 1, and take your time to transition into your downward facing dog. Final downward dog of at least our time together. Maybe you'll do lots of downward dogs later in your day, I don't know. Pedal out the legs. Then as you inhale, your left leg stretches high to the sky. And moving right into pigeon pose on this opposite side. Take a few breaths. You don't have to right away go to the deepest place. To shift around, to square the hips, and then fold. Your eyes close. As you close your eyes, you're welcoming yourself to a deeper place inside. Beyond the highs and the lows, beyond the changing of the seasons, there's an anchor that we connect to in our yoga practice. And we're meant to connect to this anchor when life is easy. And we're meant to connect to this anchor when life is more challenging. So we have a place to rest inside. Let your breath be so loud, so deep, that your mind becomes quiet. Take 5 more very full breaths together. Inhale, low belly, mid belly, chest and lungs. Exhale, 5. Inhale, low belly, mid belly, chest and lungs. Exhale, 4. Inhale, low belly, mid belly, chest and lungs. 3. Inhale. 2. And 1 more, filling every cell in your body. And 1. You can roll yourself up just enough to drop onto that front hip and swing the back leg forward and around, meeting in butterfly. Soles of the feet will touch. And as you inhale, can you reach your heart, your chest, your gaze up, creating that nice puff in the chest. And then use that length to exhale, fold forward and over both legs. And before you find stillness, let your spine sway left and right a few times. And then eventually settling. Again, your eyes closed. You take this journey within yourself. And simply focus on hearing and feeling the rhythm of your breath as it fills and empties, fills and empties. I know a few breaths here. Let gravity do all of the work for you. All you have to do is breathe. And gravity is taking you into a deeper expression of the posture. And then gently you can roll yourself up and just find a comfortable seated position. Let your chin drop down towards your heart. Roll your right ear to shoulder, chin to the sky. And take 3 circles in this one direction, moving as fast or as slow that feels perfect for you. Take 3 circles in the other direction. Eventually find complete stillness in a comfortable seat. So we'll do a few minutes like we usually do of breath meditation. If you have a pillow or something you like to sit on, you can grab that now. So we've done all of that work with the body, with the breath. so that we can finally sit in peace. Maybe you might say, I don't think I can sit quietly in peace right now, but you probably can a little bit better than you could maybe 45 minutes ago. So we'll close the eyes, let the hands drop to the knees, finding a nice strong spine, shoulders are soft. We're going to inhale for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2. Steadiness with the breath. We'll inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then exhale for 5. Now this next round, we're going to increase to 6 and do a pause at the top. We'll inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale 6. And we're going to breathe like this independently just for 1 more minute. 1 minute of stillness with our breath. Take 2 more final breaths. Just about 1 more. And then slowly transition onto your back, hugging both knees and towards your chest. Coming full circle. We started on our back, hugging knees to the chest, and that's how we're closing. Sometimes yogis will look at this 1 hour on the mat as a metaphor of an entire life. We usually start slow on our back. We get faster and move, get things done in the middle. And we slow down again. So we see many traditions actually meditate on death every single day. The Catholic tradition, Buddhist tradition, so many traditions. Let's find a happy baby pose, grabbing the arches, the knees open wide. And it's not to be depressed. It's actually to help us live these moments more fully. That life is so precious. It's such a gift. And then from here, take a minute to do any spinal twist. Any final posture. And that might mean for you that you're going to go right into Shavasana now. And as you do prepare for Shavasana, please let your arms and legs take extra space and your eyes close. Begin to let go of the outside world. As you bring your attention to rest in the center of your heart. Great yogis and spiritualists of all traditions say this is where our true treasure is. Slowly bring your attention back to your breath. Consciously filling your low belly, mid belly, chest, and lungs. Waking up to a fresh new life, fresh perspective. Carrying the wisdom that you cultivated during this time. The non-permanent appearance of happiness and distress, and their disappearance in due course, are like the appearance and disappearance of winter and summer seasons. One must learn to tolerate them without being disturbed. If you haven't already, bring some gentle movement to your fingertips and toes. And you might reach your arms up and over the head like we did at the beginning. Slowly rolling to your left or right side. And then eventually pushing up to a closing seat if you're ready. Of course, you're in the comfort of your home, so you can do whatever is best for you. Bring a hand to your belly, a hand to your heart. We'll close with the sound of Om and one Maha Mantra together. Deep breath in. Om. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Namaste. Thank you all so much for sharing your very valuable, precious time with me. I know for some of us it's morning. Sophie, I think for you it's nighttime, right? Yeah. So depending on where you are in the world, have a beautiful rest of your day or evening. Hi, Casey. Bye, Sophie. Sweet dreams. In France. Bye, Laura.
Thank you, Shaima.
Thank you so much, Tatiana. Thanks for
Thank
being
you. Beautiful class.
Thanks, Kenny.
Thank you,
Hi,
Shaima.
Roya. Enjoy Mexico, and Chloe, the West Side, West Coast. I'm still speaking New York terms here. Hey, Laura. Your hair looks so pretty down like that.
Thank you. I never wear it down because it's so long, but thank you.
How long is it?
Okay, ready?
Yeah. Dang, girl. Wow. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
But it's probably a lot to take care of.
It's okay. It's fun.
No.
How's your baby?
He's doing good. He's gonna be 2 on Tuesday.
Oh my gosh. Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Thank you. Yeah, it's amazing. 2 years. It's such a fun time because his little personality. I mean, he's just obviously a person, but such a person.
So precious.
Yeah, it's a special, special time. He's good.
Nice. We'll
We
have a
got-
wonderful celebration of
Thanks.
Jai's birthday.
Thanks, Laura. Thank you so much.
Yeah, happy birthday, Jai.
Aw, thanks, guys. You know what? Now that I'm a mom, I'm like, a birthday is actually for the mom. Because you're the one that gave birth, right?
Exactly.
Hi, Janava.
Hi, Bo. I just wanted to say thank you before I go back to my baby.
Who was watching your babies during class?
Neela.
Okay, that's so sweet. Was it hard to do it from home or it was okay?
No, I actually liked it.
Okay.
Rushing. I already have to rush in the morning to send Ishan to school, so this is just great.
Super convenient.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yay, so good to have you.
Thank you. I'm hoping to join more often.
Well, whenever you want, we'll be here.
Thank you. Mwah.
Bye, Janava. Mwah.
Bye, Bo.
How long are you in Rhode Island, Kenny?
Oh, I'll be here throughout the week.
Okay. Do you enjoy
like-
taking the time away from the city?
Yeah, after a couple of days up here, I'm like,